Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Play fake here, Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. Has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Get it. 60 Eagles.
Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has it down close. And he He's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
7-yard gain.
Ready, set.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Let's go.
First
7.
and goal.
To the air again. Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series.
Matt Gay on for the point after.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 0. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
Eagles take
touchback.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Well, right side, caught by Smith. Free inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31
They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
18. Come on. Come on.
On second and 10 now. Daniels. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On the ready.
Third down. 1 yard to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Big Lion. Go. Bronco in 65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into traffic, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Catch is made in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Completed to his running back. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Eagles 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. He rolls to his right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
46-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Hurts yet again. Throwing left side, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It's Hurts once again. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. First down, around with Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Hurts setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Great, set. Hey, 70. On anyone, huh?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Great, set. On anyone, huh?
Back to throw, Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gotta be Lions. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
70 Timberwolves. Go check.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set to go now from the 35.
70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Okay, ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
They go inside game to Krosky Merritt. He takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80. What's the key? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much more exciting.
70 Lions. Hurt.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
70 Timber with Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Moss finds the football, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short, Daniels. He's got it. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Reno. Come on. Check. Hawk 7. Check. Hurt. Steady.
Krosky Merritt. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Ready? Check. Bobcat. 19. Shot. Ready.
Krosky Merritt again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Hey, check that. Deputy. Cougar 19. Hey, smash Broncos.
Krosky Merritt And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Gay's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Fits him through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone,
Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Great. 63. On anyone,
Hurts throwing again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Rattler, 8.
Daniels now on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Go!
To throw, Daniels. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. Blast through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Commanders 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Get it. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
8 yards. It's second down.
Ready up. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Nineteen tight.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Terry McLaurin.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Daniels throwing on third. Completed over the middle. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
60 Bison. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Man, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On the jump.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Back. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18.
Daniels now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Daniels pass.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Great.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. Throw here, third down. That's completed right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he takes it down to the 33. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, they need 7. Hurts the throw. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Trying to force it into the slants. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Commanders take over first and
Oh,
10.
man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Second and 5.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
70 Lions. Go.
31, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He runs it up to midfield. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Sends this to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Toss play to Barkley. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Third and 4 coming up now.
No touch it. No touch it. No touch.
Throwing here hurts. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you've got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Daniels to throw. He finds Brown right side. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, set.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
No touch it. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down.
run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the pistol, Hurts. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he won't get close to the line to gain. They swallow this one up. A pretty emphatic turnover on downs here.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Come on.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Prosky Merritt. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Washington.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Cougar 19. Unlock line. Street.
Running right. This is Prosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
On the set.
3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Stephanie. 19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go now. Cowboy 8. Ready.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. To the air again. Daniels. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 6, Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by just 1. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Great, set. On anyone.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Great, set. On anyone. 63.
Now to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Great, set. On anyone.
Here he is to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Looking to throw it. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw it. Guys, man, that's Brown again. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Washington, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Washington first.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and